in states like Rivers State, where we know what's going on between the current governor, Sim Fubara, and the outgone governor, who is now the minister of the FCT, talking about Nyesom Wike. Do you see any linkage in all of this? And do you see what is going on in any way affecting the governor to deliver when it comes to his core responsibility, particularly when it comes to salary payment? Because I want to believe that what made the governor speak out is because maybe he's handicapped as regards how to go about salary payment for civil servants in the states in the coming months.
It's not just about the salaries of civil servants alone, because if you compare the number of civil servants in the state and the number of the population of the state, you find that the civil servants are insignificant as far as the rule arrangement is concerned.
Sorry, you said the civil servants are what? I'm sorry, I didn't get that.
Number of civil salary earners in Kaduna State compared to the total population of Kaduna State citizens, the salary earners are insignificant. If you look at it generally on administration. So it's not just about them. Uba Sani only used that as an example of the current situation, current financial situation of Kaduna State, trying to express that he is unable to pay salary until he has to loan for more money to be able to pay salary on a monthly basis. That is on one aspect. Okay. And also, Uba Sani didn't do that because he wants to instigate or humiliate or bring down or spoil the name of National El-Rufai. No, as a governor, he's responsible to the people and citizens of Kaduna State, and there's already a cry and complaint that he's not performing, he's almost not in the state. He needed to come clean to explain some of the reasons why he is unable to be in the state regularly, or why he is unable to continue with the good process started by the El-Rufai administration for completion. So I repeat, he didn't do that with the intention of castigating, humiliating, or bringing down or spoiling the name of El-Rufai. No, they are best of friends as far as we are concerned, and as far as I am concerned, there is no rift between El-Rufai and Uba Sani until one of them come out to tell them that we are having problems with each other. But if it's for the son of El-Rufai coming to say that why should Uba Sani say what he said, or Uba Sani is incompetent, or he's surrounded by incompetent people, as far as I'm concerned, he's expressing his personal opinion, not the opinion of National El-Rufai. Because El-Rufai has a mouth. Everybody that is in Nigeria knows that El-Rufai is not the type that keep quiet once you touch him. And he does not use people to get back to people once you touch him. So as far as I am concerned, if you touch El-Rufai, El-Rufai will touch you back. If you talk to El-Rufai, El-Rufai will talk to you back, whoever you are. So as long as El-Rufai himself did not respond to this very issue, as far as I am concerned, El-Rufai has no issue with Uba Sani, Uba Sani has no issue with El-Rufai, but Uba Sani has a responsibility to explain to the people, the citizens of Kaduna State, the financial situation of Kaduna, for their understanding, because there's an allegation that he is not performing, he is not working, he is always not in the state, and people are complaining. People want to know why, and that is why we call a stakeholders meeting to explain to them the situation, and he has done that. So I repeat, everybody in his handover speech has made it clear that there is this debt. He has highlighted this debt.
Even though I'm sorry, Awa, even though the numbers the former governor gave as a debt profile, doesn't really tally with the numbers the current governor called out. El-Rufai Living said they left about 80.60 billion naira in local debt and about $577.32 million in foreign debt. And of course, Uba Sani is saying $587 million was actually what he inherited, and about 85 billion naira in local debt. So, I mean, you keep saying that this doesn't reflect any rift between them, even though we've seen Bashir, being very vocal and quite brutal when he, clapped back at the governor. But I still want to take you on something you said. You said the amount, for payment of salaries is almost insignificant. According to the governor, he said the monthly salary is about 5.2 billion naira. That's monthly. That's what it costs the state. And they get, an allocation of 10 billion naira from the federal account. That's 50%. I mean, that's about 50%. So how is that insignificant?
More than 50%.
That's more than 50%. How is that insignificant?
As far as I am concerned, it is insignificant. I repeat, the total number of Kaduna State citizens compared to the number of working class of Kaduna State, those that are under the salary of Kaduna State, is insignificant. The number is insignificant to the total number of the population of the citizens of Kaduna State. So, Uba Sani is only highlighting the challenges he is having, financial challenges he's having in Kaduna State, only citing example with the working class. That is to say, by extension, if he is having challenge of paying salary of the working class, then what more of the citizens that are generally complaining that he's not performing or he's not in the state? By or by proxy, he's trying to tell the state that even now I am having problem with salary, payment of salary. Then how can I be able to perform as you are expecting me to perform, since I cannot even pay salary of workers, which is insignificant compared to the total number of the citizens of Kaduna State.
I just want your brief, opinion. You said you still insist that the relationship between the former governor and the current governor is cordial, but what do you make of Bashir El-Rufai's response to the governor?
Bashir El-Rufai is expressing his personal opinion. For us who are indigent, bona fide citizens of Kaduna State, one have brought up in Kaduna State, who are part of political terrain and political activities of Kaduna State. We know who Bashir is, we know what he can do, we know what he cannot do. He can speak on his own opinion. He can speak in protection of his father, not necessarily because he's sent by his father to protect him, but he feels a responsibility to protect his father or to protect his family or protect the family's name, not necessarily because everybody asked him to respond, or not necessarily because everybody asked him to protect him or to go and speak. And that's why I'm insisting. For those who know Bashir that are in Kaduna here, we find it insignificant, unnecessary for Uba Sani to respond, or anybody that is truly with Uba Sani, who truly loves Uba Sani, who truly wants to protect Uba Sani. It is unconscionable and unnecessary for him to say he wants to respond in protection of Uba Sani. Uba Sani knows how best to protect himself if he is being challenged by El-Rufai. And everybody knows, yes, Uba Sani is a silent type. Uba Sani is accommodating. Uba Sani is very patient. Uba Sani